After leaving Riverwood and having intercourse with some wildlife, Dear Sir The Blobber arrived at some random tower near Bleak Falls Barrow. I decided it was finally time to make use of Skyrim's ultimate weapon, the bow. Yet the amount of sucking that was done with it that day convinced me that Dear Sir The Blobber really is a direct individual. He took care of the bandits, fighting melee as is his nature. The bandits, however, were so easy to kill that I had to check what difficulty I was playing at. It turns out it was Master difficulty, and Dear Sir The Blobber is just so powerful that everything seems easy to him. After killing the bandits, I forgot to use my brain and look at the compass, so I got lost, but soon enough I found my way back to the barrow. I decided to give the bow one more try, yet I was even more shit than before. I killed the bandits with my hand axe, the only way I know how. I entered the Bleak Falls Barrow. It turns out I have some mods installed that made this dungeon not shit. It surprised me and I got confused, for it was the first time when I had to use map in a dungeon in Skyrim. Amazing. It was also here that Dear Sir The Blobber learned the hard truth of easiest bandits easy, stronger Draugr strong. He died many times that day. So as the proverb states, when faced with a problem, go with Stealth Archer. So I went and defeated the beast, but another lurked just after the 15-minute maze where I got lost. The great Giga Chad Mega Spider was waiting, and as Dear Sir The Blobber quickly learned, it was Giga Chad. And so I had to resort to the ultimate weapon, the only thing that can beat the Giga Chad enemies, Skyrim's AI. Dear Sir The Blobber managed to fell the beast, with Arvel the Swift cheering him on. After that, the man tried to scam Dear Sir The Blobber, but he couldn't. For you see, you can't scam the scammer, and the Blobber is a scammer incarnate. I continued into the barrow, fought off multiple enemies, slayed mighty buggy Draugr, caused pain to monsters. There was only one thing that could stop Dear Sir The Blobber: the terrain itself. There was no escape. The Blobber had to use his ultimate powers of losing 10 minutes of progress to get out of this tight situation. Anyway, I finally managed to get to Bleak Falls Barrow Inner Sanctum or something like that. There, Dear Sir The Blobber found some big wall with some kind of markings on it. Amazing, but not important. What's important is that soon after came the time to fight the big bad Draugr Overlord, a very formidable enemy. But as proven earlier, there is a way to beat any powerful enemy with enough exploiting prowess, and Dear Sir The Blobber has nothing but prowess. And so, yet again, he used the terrain and his amazing looks to confuse the enemy and kill him with the power of cheese. Amazing. After defeating the big bad evil guy, I was faced with a hard choice. You see, the Draugr Overlord that Dear Sir The Blobber just amazingly defeated holds an item called Dragonstone, an item which is very important later on in the story. But here comes the question: why would Dear Sir The Blobber take this item? It is of no interest to him. He came here just for the Golden Claw. He should leave it. The temptation was great. I was about to roleplay for the first time in Skyrim. This would be a moment to remember. So I took the Dragonstone and went back to Riverwood. Dear Sir The Blobber had to wait a whole night because for reasons unknown, Riverwood Trader doesn't open until 10 AM. I gave Lucan his claw and he put it on display. For some reason known only to Todd, he doesn't mind it disappearing 30 seconds later when some random guy sneaks behind him. Amazing. That was also the moment when Dear Sir The Blobber decided to let his true nature flourish. The nature of a thief and a pickpocket. And so he went to the tavern to steal from the most inconspicuous woman in town, who just so happens to work as an innkeeper and have a magical ring and an orcish bow at the same time. Amazing. Dear Sir The Blobber steals the bow, on first try, without the need to use quick save or abuse game mechanics. Without any of it. Now came the time for Dear Sir The Blobber to finally leave for Whiterun. He went on a long 2-minute journey, fighting dangerous enemies and trying to hunt. It turns out that an elk is far more powerful than a wolf. Amazing. He was called a bad person for not helping to kill a giant which was already dead when he arrived.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
Amazing. He smacked the crap out of Uthgerd the Now Broken and got 40 bounty for that. Amazing. He became a master of persuasion. Amazing. When Dear Sir The Blobber finally entered the city, he was greeted by some random dude, kind enough to wait until the Blobber finished eavesdropping on some dialogue that didn't concern him at all. The man said something about some vampires, so I ignored him. The Blobber has more important things to do. Things like spending the next 10 minutes crafting some random stuff to sell at the forge. Once I was done, I went inside the War Maiden and talked to some random dude who just so happened to be a city guard commander and just so happened to know Dear Sir The Blobber.
Wait, I know you.
He accused him of fighting outside the city and decided to take all of Dear Sir The Blobber's stolen items, even though no one ever caught him stealing.
Why you?
Truly amazing. I reloaded the save, this time ignored the random dude and stole everything I could from the shop. I left and started talking to Isolda, just to be interrupted by a courier who gave me a letter from some random jarl that I've never met and didn't care about. And so I went to Belethor's general goods to steal from him as well. I found some weird items that I've never seen before, so I stole them as well in hope that they may come useful later. I went outside to be bothered by yet another random dude who asked me which family I liked better. I couldn't care less, so I told him that I don't pick sides. After all, the Blobber is only on his own side. I talked to Lucia, gave her a coin, gave her hope that Dear Sir The Blobber might adopt her, and then crushed this hope by telling her that I don't have a place to store her. Amazing. I went to talk with Heimskr to hear that I have come.
You have come.
Then I headed for Dragon's Reach. I told Jarl Balgrove that I was a criminal, but he didn't care.
But it's none of my concern.
So I left to steal from Farengar's office and came back to be told that I have to go to Farengar's office. Amazing. Farengar took the Dragonstone from me. I wanted to leave, but Irileth said that I have to listen to some more dialogue. So as they talked, I searched for anything valuable in the room, but there was nothing. I waited for them to tell Dear Sir The Blobber that he has to slay a dragon or something, and left to steal an elven sword in the room next door. I decided to pickpocket everyone nearby, yet again without any failures and quick saves needed. Dear Sir The Blobber listened to some spoiled brat, waiting for her to leave, as he couldn't steal while she watched. I returned to Farengar to buy some empty soul gems and left to a new adventure of not killing the dragon that I was ordered to. Thanks for watching this episode of Adventures of Dear Sir The Blobber. I hope you liked it, you majestic non-existent people. See you next time. Bye.